Okay, in my next episode of things that most people won't do, what I'm going to talk about is mental game while I'm doing something else that doesn't require that much thought. Yeah, I do need to pay attention to the road, and that's why I'm looking away. But most of the time, I'm just sitting in traffic or I'm driving on the road. So there's things that I do when I'm in my truck preparing for a practice session or getting ready to go to a competition. I don't really do many of those because of various other reasons. But first thing I'm going to do when I'm in my truck, if I'm going to have my practice session, is I have a villain ball. I have a hand trimmer that when I play pool or sometimes when I play a musical instrument, which is part of my job, my music teacher. So what am I going to do? I'm in my truck, I'm using the villain ball. That's a 10-minute, short little 10 minutes. And the other thing I'm going to do is avoid anger while I'm driving. This current road I'm on, there's a ton of people that are driving on it that go 35, 40 miles an hour when it's clearly marked 55. It's super annoying, and I allow it to annoy me, I know. So I'm going to do some box breathing. And on my left hand, my wrist, I've got some prayer beads, if you will, but I use it to count. And I know that if I do 2 rotations around that, I know how many minutes it is if I do some box breathing. Now, I'm not advocating for doing a warrior breath while you're driving. That's going to be extremely dangerous, and you should not do that. But I can do some box breathing if I control the breath 4 by 4, or if I decide to do a 5 by 5. I'm not going to go too much over a 5 by 5 because then there's no reason to get dizzy or anything like that. And obviously, that's insane to do. But I can work on my mental game. I can work on box breathing. I can work on controlling my mind, which is watching the road and not deviating from it, trying to control my mind from wandering and thinking about something else. So this is more that metacognition, the witness process of what's my mind doing now? Do I need to think about such and such, or can I put that in the parking lot? Can I think about that later? It's not serving me well. And that's the same thing we need to be able to do when we're in the chair playing an opponent. So I'm working on my mental game. I'm also going through scenarios. So if my opponent and I are hill in a match, and this person I had play a good safety, and this person just whacks at the ball, and balls scatter all over the place. It connects with the lowest number ball, and the 9 ball goes in. So it's just complete luck. Well, how am I going to react to that situation? My opponent fouls and doesn't want to admit it. And what am I going to do? Is it really worth the conflict to talk about it at that point? Okay? If they're not going to be honorable, what am I going to do? So those kind of scenarios, I need to go through them. So when it happens to me, which it will, I need to be prepared. And so I use this time in my truck when my driving, do something else. Could listen to music, and that's not going to serve me well because I'm a music teacher, and it's not that. I'm not interested in music when I leave to go home. I could do a variety of other things. I like to listen to podcasts, and I'll listen to books on tape. But when I'm getting ready to practice pool, I'm going to use that time a little differently. So this is more on what people normally won't do. They won't practice while they have downtime. So if I can help you out in any way, just get in contact with me on this page and have a great practice session.